with something.
Okay. Are you out or?
Yeah, continue. Web. And yeah, you need to add your site there.
Okay. What, www?
Yeah.
Actually, I better make sure
Then you
that's.
click web.
I'm gonna copy and paste because just in case it's wrong. Web.
Yep. And create.
Yes.
You just click create there.
Create.
Yeah, and you need to just agree with this shit.
Yeah. Now it says install Google Tag Manager.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Take the first one.
Yeah.
And you go to the back office.
Yep.
Then you go to funnel settings.
Yep.
And scroll down a bit here. Okay. Can you make that window a bit bigger where it says application order receipt?
Yep.
You can take the window and draw it down. Yeah. So let's see. Just scroll down. So let's see what you have in there. Facebook conversions. Google code. Okay, let's show you.
Get rid of all the nominal.
Just thinking here right now. Do you have Facebook and Google in there, or you have something more?
Well, we have Facebook, Google.
You can get rid of
No,
all
it's
of
just Facebook and Google, but we can get rid of them. Like none of them work.
Okay. So just delete everything in there.
Yep.
And paste the code in there.
Yep.
And save changes.
Okay.
Should come up something here. Okay.
Yep,
then you can go to my links.
Yep.
It seems like it's a bit of delay here.
Yeah, it must be. Yeah.
I think it's marketing my links, or if it's account. Yeah. Okay, so scroll down here. And at the bottom you have tracking code.
Okay.
And remove on the receipts page tracking there. Remove them as well. There you go. And save.
Paste it? Save. Oh, it's just save.
Yeah. You should not have anything in there. And it's same with the sales page tracking. Everything you put inside of here overrides the other one. So you don't need that either.
Okay.
So yeah, just save that.
Yep.
Okay, fine. So now you can go to AdWords.
Yep.
And go to Tools, Conversions. And SFM app, you can choose that one.
Go into it?
Yeah. Let's see here. Conversion. You can put count. Take edit settings and count one conversion.
Okay.
So let's see here, including conversion last time. Yeah, that's fine. Then you can take save. In the code, you have a conversion ID. Take and copy just that ID there. And copy now. If you release it, you take the whole window.
Yeah, I did. I already did. I got it.
Okay, so then you go to Tag Manager. And click OK. Go to Tags. New tag. New. And you just click on that one. Yep. AdWords conversion tracking. Conversion ID. Then you go back to the Anbar and take the conversion label as well.
With just
that one. Yep. And conversion value, you don't need anything there. Let's click advanced settings and just see if it's something in there we want to do. Try this tag. No, that's okay. And you can hit save here. Add trigger. Alright, click that one. No, let's see, page view. We don't want to trigger it on that one, so remove that. I think it's coming up something when you move to the right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just go in there and click the minus button there.
Yep.
Hold on, I'm just gonna give you the page. Take that one.
Sorry?
I just sent
Okay.
a URL to you. And take the new. Up to the right, you have it up to the right.
And where do I go again, sorry? Hello, Christian? Hello?
I can sit here.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And where do I click now? Where do I paste that again?
Triggers.
Triggers.
New. Yeah, just click there. Page view. And some page views. And change that to, yeah, you can paste it in there as well. And go to page host name there. Hold on, I'm just gonna check what the settings should be. Page URL. And you can name it as well if you like. There, up to the right. Oh, sorry, to the left. You have a pen. There you. Okay, you can choose that one. Sorry. Just click down that page. Up. To the left. You can just remove that page there.
Remove it?
There you. Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
And at the top you see untitled trigger. Just name that SFM app receipt or something. And you click save, yeah. Okay, then you can go to tags. Oh, we didn't set up that one. Oh, okay. So we need to do this shit again. Call this SFM app as well. And click tag. AdWords conversion tag. And do the same for these, like you did before. Yeah, save. You can actually add a trigger down there. Add trigger, yeah. Then you choose SFM app. Save. You can also click new again. New, there, yeah, that one. New tag. You can call it SFM app remarketing. AdWords remarketing. And you go to your AdWords, and you can click done there, yeah. And you go to just click campaigns. And then you go down to the left, shared library. Remarketing. Oh, sorry, you can click audience. Then you can click tag details. Set up. View AdWords tag for website. Take that conversion ID there. Just add it there. Custom parameters. Yeah, you should be fine there. There's no labels there. Then you can add a trigger SFM app. And click save. You can, let's see here, you can also go to Facebook as well. Then we can add Facebook as well in here.
Okay.
Then you can click up to the left where you see Business Manager. And all tools. Let's see here. Settings. Oh, okay. You need to go into the account first.
The advertising account.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm in the right one. Murno's Lifestyle is on official. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, this one.
Okay, then you can click up there, yeah. You can take custom conversions, I think it is. Let's see if we can find the code there. Let's see here. Okay, let's see if we can find Microsoft. Oh no, choose pixels instead.
This one?
Yeah, pixels there. Let's see, setup pixel. I think it is that the only one? Yeah, conversion pixels. Yeah, setup pixel. Or tag manager. Yeah. Oh, okay. They have added that shit as well. Yeah, close that shit. Just take the ordinary way you just copy and paste. So setup pixel again. And copy and paste the code. You can take the code area. There you go to Tag Manager. And set up new again here. Custom HTML. Paste the code. Just want to look at the code here, so it looks fine. Pixel calls, preferential font. Search your pixel ID here. Okay. Page view. Okay, that looks good. And you can add the SFM app as a trigger. You can name it up to the left as well if you like.
Save.
And go to Facebook too. Then we can set up that URL in there. You can just close that one. And go to custom conversions. I think scroll down a little bit here. Let's see if we are adding it on the right side. Lead. Can you scroll down? No, you can't scroll down, right?
No, that's it.
Okay. Take custom conversions instead. and create custom conversion, and put that received URL in there. By the way, I'm gonna give you another one.
What receipt URL? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just gonna look in Facebook if we need the whole URL, maybe. Hold on. One chance. Purchase. Pages like that, we get the whole URL. I just send it to you.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Yeah, hold on. Just gonna see if we need. Put it on equals, not contains. Yeah, and choose category sales, purchase sale. Yeah, there. Next. As it is right now, I recommend that you just, do a count on your average value per application. I mean, your lifetime value on the applications you get, until the SFM has better tracking, because then you can get an idea on how your campaigns is performing. So instead of just, looking at the application itself as $20, you can put a higher value. So for example, if you earn $400 per application, that would be a great number, right? So you know yourself what your application value is over time, right?
And create.
Yep. So just make sure inside of your, you can go to Tag Manager, so we make this done. So we can save the settings. Click down there. And publish. Continue. So guys, in the same way where we set up the application here, you can also create a conversion pixel for your leads, for example, because Tag Manager is so much more accurate versus if you're just using the ordinary conversion pixel. You can do that if you like in the same way, but then you need to add your thank you page URL as the goal. So it's the same for the same way you add it, if you want to do that in the future. But most of the time we just use Tag Manager because the only time you need to add some code where you choose a specific page you want to use as a new thank you page, or if there's some specific page you want to track, you just go in here and add those specific goals. If you like, where you have the tag manager code, you have access to add any goal you want, right? So you don't need to go into the back office and add any more code, or go into your website to add any code. So this is the place you want to be in if you want to add something in the future.
Okay.
But at the moment right now, you just have Tag Manager on the SFM system, so it should work for you guys right now.
Would that show up in our would that fire
yeah,
when we look
here
at
inside of this, in AdWords, if you go to campaigns, you can set up your tabs, your columns a bit differently, so you can see this. Yeah, just go to campaign, then you click columns. By the way, up to the left where you see all campaigns.
Yep.
Click and choose video campaigns instead. Yeah, and if you go here down on performance, you can add, let's see what we have here right now. You can add clicks and CTR. Then you go down to, go down a little bit on that. Let's see if it's something more we want to add. Views can be a good one, right?
Yeah.
View rate, CPV. Then you go to conversions and go up. Conversion rate. You can choose, go down a bit. And you should have total conversion value here somewhere. There you have it. And let's see here. Yeah, scroll down a bit more. Value conversion. And then you can go to the right, and we can sort it a bit. You can remove interactions and interactions rate. So let's see here. You basically need to add them in the way where you want to see them. Most of the time, I have views under, move impressions up to the top.
Okay.
Yeah, impressions on the top. And and then you take average view rate under views and average CPV. Yeah, cost is a good one to have there. Then you can take clicks. And CTR. CPV. Average CPC. And move up conversions. Cost per conversion. And total conversion value. You can take conversion rate as well above total conversion value. Yeah, and move up value conversion under total conversion value. And average cost, you can remove that one. Okay, and go to the left column where you can add more stuff. Up there, and you see competitive matrix, and add the 3 ones where you see display, and move those up to the top, all the way to the top.
Never looked at this before.
Yeah, and go down to the left where you see save this column and click that and name it something you want. Okay, then apply. So let's see if you can see that you have a different setup here right now, right? So basically what you see in front of you right now, display impression share, that basically tells you how much impressions you get versus the competition. And display lost rank is basically how much you lose based on your bids. And display lost budget is it's obviously how much you lose because of your daily budget, right? Then you can go to the right. Obviously, clicks is clicks to your website, CTR on the link. You have a much lower here right now because you use annotations. If you use the ordinary advert link, you're gonna see some bigger numbers there. But if you go to the right there, a bit more, you obviously see the cost per conversion there, right? And total conversion value, there's basically where your application value gonna show up, and I recommend that you change the value on that conversion to $400 like the other one, because then you can see it's gonna be 400 there when you make a sale, and value conversion, the other column, gonna show you how much every conversion is worth in your campaign. So basically, it's gonna tell you what the difference is going to be between how much you have paid per lead in total, and it's going to gives you return on investment, so to speak. If you get what I mean there.
Yeah.
So it's a good matrix to look at. You should most of the time be plus on that one, right?
Yeah. So like, if you were tracking apps, members, elites, and you went all the way to black, then that's the time when you would give them their exact values, and then you can start looking at the ROI.
Exactly. So total conversion value will give you the total amount that the sale was for, and value conversion can give you, how good your how good your campaign is doing compared on how much you pay per lead. So it's basic. If you're paying $10 a lead, and your value on that campaign is very good, maybe you should have a value, let's say $40 per lead. You pay $10, but you get out $40 from that lead, right? Per lead on average on the campaign. So that's a good matrix to look at, and that's how you should work in Facebook as well. As long as you're plus on the campaigns, and obviously it varies on how much you earn per application. But if you look on a whole year, for example, you're gonna have a specific value per all applications you have got in, right?
Yeah. Just with that, like, if we were to use the offline tracking and then upload the Google clicks by creating a load of like import offline conversions like app, member, then all the way up to black. If we uploaded that data, then we would have a real good clear picture on total conversion value and everything, right?
Yeah, as long as you have the glycid.
Yeah.
Because that's something you need to have, and there's actually good helping articles on Google Help community, where you can learn how to create that template. So you can download it and you make some kind of adjustments on it.
Yeah. I've been reading some articles. I understand how it works. I just need to set up. I just need to set up our sign-up forms to make sure they gather the G-Clit as well, so we can extract them from our current CRM.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and for offline conversion, you basically need to create specific goals, conversion goals for every product you want to track.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Correct.
So but it's something you can do, and the things we did here right now on the columns, you need to do this column setting on all tabs, like campaigns, ad groups, video targeting, keywords, placements, and stuff like that. The same thing we did on columns. You need to do that for every tab, but as long as you save it with a preset, you can just, most of the time when you log in, it's always going to be your default with the setting you have. If that's not coming up, you can just choose the save one on the column. If you click columns here right now, you see that you have a saved one called tracking, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So you need to set up this setup on ad groups, ads, videos, and video targeting, and on individual level on demographics and stuff like that. If you want to have this data here,
Yep.
if you click video targeting, there is a total conversion value do not exist on keywords, placements, and stuff like that. So there's a different number, different setting you need to use there.
Yep.
Just go to columns in here. You have it down. Sorry. Yeah. And modify columns. You have pretty the same, but conversions, if you choose conversions, you have value per conversion that you can add there.
Okay.
Yeah. So, just go around in the AdWords account and add these things. When it's about Facebook, you can also do the same thing, that you add, the conversion pixel. You choose the SFM application, the one you created.
Yep.
And you can also add cost per SFM application into your campaigns in there.
Yep.
And you're going to see that data as well.
Okay, cool. With the whole Google Tag Manager thing, can we set up the member one as well? Does that work?
Sorry? No. Because they use a different setup for that.
Okay.
So
But as long as we know the app, it's cool.
Yeah, it's a bloody mess. They don't even use ordinary URL tracking. It's something called history change fragments. JSON is more advanced than Google is in those places. And for DA products, we use something called virtual page view. That's actually a page view. It's a page view, but it's still not a page view because it's virtual, so the page view doesn't happen in reality. So we use a different setup for that, but that doesn't work in AdWords yet.
Yeah.
We have got it to work in analytics, but
we can still manually, once we set up our Gclid and everything, we can still manually import that data into AdWords to give us our version.
You can, as long as the conversion window is within 90 days.
Okay. Fantastic.
You should be able to do it.
Cool.
So let's see what happens. But I think you're going to start to see the application value coming in here. But don't forget to change the value inside of AdWords as well, like we did on Facebook.
Yeah. I get it. Cool.
So you go to Tools, Conversions.
Yeah, and you edit that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
All right. We should be good to go.
So, thanks for all that, man. Yeah, that's that's so helpful. That's all we wanted to know from the start. Yeah, track apps. So much help.
All right.
If there's anything you need from us, anything.
Sorry?
If there's anything you need from us, just let us know. We're willing to do anything. That's just such a big help.
Oh, no. It's good.
We'll let you go now if you want, Christian. We're going to get back on the call with Justin.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted to have a quick talk.
Yeah.
So that should start. So our next app that goes straight through, that should start recording or firing.
Yeah, I mean cookies. We cannot just trust cookies, because some people, they even change device. If they change device or even change web browser, for example, Google will lose that pixel. If they were logged into Google, they will still have it. But if they use a different browser or something, you will lose the code. But what's going to happen is that you need to keep in mind that all the applications are going to be attributed to that day when they click the ad. So, for example, if somebody is buying from the boot camp like 3-4 days later, they're going to be added to that day when they signed up and clicked the ad. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you have 4 applications coming in today, where just one is from paid advertising today, the other 3 applications are going to show up on historical if you go back in date, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you can keep that in mind when you check stats later. So it's more about, you know, your monthly stats going to look so much better than just looking at today.
Yeah. And this all only works when they click on the advertising link, not in annotations, correct?
It should work with annotations as well. As long as AdWords can record the conversion, it works. AdWords do not track cards at all.
Okay, it's good. We don't use cards.
So that's why you, like when you were using mobile, you said you saw no conversion inside of AdWords, but that's because they do not track cards.
Okay, got it.
That's it, because that's a YouTube function that AdWords has nothing to do with.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
So, but you can go in here and just make sure after one day if you have got some kind of application, it should change to active here or recording conversion. If it's not doing that, yeah, just reach out again and see if we can find something.
All right, thanks, mate.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
All right.
We'll let you go, man.
Yep.
All right, cheers for everything.
Thanks, Christian.
Yeah, cheers. Have a nice day.
You too. Feel bad because I made it sound like my last time talking about that. But, no worries.